All right, everyone. We're gonna try to do this quick 15-minute garden tour. We're gonna start with the winter wax gourd on the trellis. You can see some fruit over there, bigger fruit over there. And then down here is the chayote. Had a late start. We'll see. Usually this is a late fruiter anyway, so usually around September, but it has some catching up to do. A fall planting of yellow beans. Here we have bitter melon. You can see the fruit there. Already harvested and froze some. Yeah, they freeze very well. There we go. Coming over here, we have water spinach, a good summer veggie, good sauteed with garlic. These are the sun gold tomatoes, up a bamboo trellis. And yep, my wife has not harvested this morning yet. And then this is a bit of a mess. So on the far side over there is corn. I think 90 stalks. In that area right there, that was potatoes dug up. That was peas. That's done. And I didn't have time to do a fall planting of peas. And then the squash here have not done so well. They're getting beat up, but you can kind of see some fruit there. There's one Tetsu Kabuto there. And then when you walk over here, there's a bunch of butternut squash. Yeah, there we go. There's one, probably two, three. There's a couple more over there. When you look on this side, these are my yard-long beans, an Asian variety. They really do grow to like more than a foot. These are some of the tender ones right now, so you can kind of see versus the length of my hand. So these freeze much better than like typical green beans. I have another wax gourd over there, or winter wax gourd, and some other stuff. And then and then there's another chayote over there as well. Okay, swinging around over here. This is my fall planting of cabbage, grown under row covers to protect against the sun. What is this called? This is an Asian kind of Asian cantaloupe type of melon. Vietnamese corn. Has a different texture than sweet corn, like American sweet corn. Has a much chewier texture and not as sweet. This was where my spring plantings of like cabbage, broccoli, and you can see the residual plant from the broccoli here, sending out side shoots. You can kind of see the side shoots here. And cauliflower. So in a couple of weeks, I'll be cleaning this out and transplanting 10 broccoli and 10 cauliflower for fall harvest. Over here is Thai eggplant. I guess literally called, translated, would be firecracker eggplant. So they have a nice crunch to them. Here are purple eggplants, the American kind. This is my fall planting of carrots. So by October, November, they'll be ready to harvest. I usually try to let them go to December, for continual harvest. Sweet potatoes. Over there is okra. This is a couple of plants that did well this year, and they're continuing to produce. You can kind of see some of them here. Always good to eat raw. And then coming into, I'll do a quick detour into the greenhouse. This is lettuce that has gone to seed or flower. I'll be collecting the seeds soon, and then I need to start the fall winter round of cilantro at least. And then so there's nothing much going on in here. I have to start transplanting by September, mid-September. I'll be transplanting all of like the lettuce, Asian greens into here for like harvest through winter, essentially, or at least through December. Got to tell one story about this kale here. This thing is 5 to 6 years old. It survived many winters. I don't take care of it. I don't fertilize it. I don't do anything. Yet somehow it survives and produces pretty lush leaves. You can kind of see here the stalk. It died, but then it kept sending out new shoots. And this thing is just a survivor. I don't have the heart to like remove it. It's like but I also like need the space. It's premium space for the winter. But I think I'm gonna have to do it this year. It might break my heart, but I'm gonna do it. And then here's some peppers, jalapenos. Hopefully they will ripen. And then what I do is I make homemade sriracha. This is Thai chili. I also make another chili sauce with that, mixed in with garlic. This is just sweet peppers, a purple variety here. It looks really beautiful. Some more peppers, some more jalapenos here. More Thai chilies. So just zooming out, so this kind of like probably 10 or so plants in there. Coming down this way, this was raspberries. They're obviously done for the season. This is kind of like my herb. This is Thai basil, and this is like a Vietnamese lemon balm. Continuing on over here, I got 2 Brussels sprouts. We have another chayote. Again, I had a late planting. My first round died on me, and then so yeah, I'm hoping that it'll catch up. I got some 2 more of those firecracker eggplant. This is my planting of green beans here, and then I have an area for chives. Coming over here, this is the new area. This is the area where removed the swing set, and all of this is going to be converted into garden space. Right now, this is where the kids kind of garden space is. You have they grew some corn over there. They like flowers, which is kind of useful. And then they grew tomatoes. I didn't have time to trellis it for them, so just whatever you get here is whatever you get. Taking a quick detour here. These are my fruit trees. This is a Korean Asian pear. So I have one of those. I used to have a peach tree here. I'm planting strawberries there instead. This is another Asian pear that my dad gave me. But you can see the fruit here is not correct. So we're gonna have to fix that. Essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try. So this is another Korean pear. This is the right kind. So you can kind of see the fruit here is much bigger. And I'm gonna take branches from this one and graft it onto this one. And we'll see how that goes. Another variety of pears here. Not sure what. This is a cherry tree. And then the last one is another type of pear. And to protect against the bugs, we have this tool bag that we wrap around it. Okay, coming back over here, this side we have Egyptian spinach. Freezes very well. We make a soup out of that. It's kind of like a gelatinous soup, interestingly enough, and it just freezes well. These are Korean gochujang peppers. They will supposedly ripen soon, and what we do is we dry them and then we blend them up, and it makes gochujang pepper flakes, and we use that to make kimchi. And then this is Malabar spinach. This also we make a soup out of it, and then we freeze it for winter use. Lemongrass. Oh, I should say I've never had good luck growing ginger, but this is ginger, and it's kind of, I usually grow it for the leaves, for their fragrance, but in some years I've had rhizomes, but we'll see how it goes this year. Lemongrass, elephant ear plant. This is called tatsoi, an Asian green. Again, I planted this in June, and surprisingly it didn't flower throughout all of summer. So that was a pleasant surprise. Yeah, and then I'll be planting this, for the fall as well. This is a Korean squash. You can see one of the fruits there. It tastes very much like zucchini, and I grow it as a substitute alternative for zucchini, because the zucchini plants, they are very susceptible to the vine borer, and it destroys the plant, and it kills the plant, as opposed to this variety here. It withstands it's not susceptible to that vine borer. So I just have to plant it once and then harvest throughout the year. Coming here, we have edible loofah. This usually fruits probably, hopefully, in about around the end of the month. I have 2 cucumbers. This is my second round. Again, I have some bags around it to protect the leading sprout against cucumber beetles. Some strawberries here in a bed, but my plan is to these are June bearing, so they only set out fruit once in June. My plan is to transfer them to that new area that I'm clearing out. This is Thai basil, Vietnamese coriander. This is edamame. Those are my tomatoes. There's a nice big ripe looking one there. And then I believe that is it. Probably the only thing left is coming around here. We have some of my lettuce starts for the fall. We have kaffir lime leaves. We have cilantro in a couple of buckets. We have rice herb patty. Some more Vietnamese coriander. These are ever-bearing strawberries. Again, the plan is to transfer them over to that new space. And really, the new thing that we're doing this year is, again, the tool bag, where we're trying to protect against bugs and critters eating my kids' strawberries. Crazy.